All right, part two. Maybe some of you took a drink of water before you watched this second video. Sorry, it's going to be broken up today. It says there's limited amount of matter on Earth, so it must be recycled over and over in cycles. So think about it. If there's a limited matter on Earth, why is it possible that you're breathing the same air as ancient Romans? Because matter can't be destroyed or created. We talked about that in a law of conservation of mass not too long ago. So because it can't be created or destroyed, it's only cycled over and over. And that's where we start with our cycles. First one we'll talk about is the carbon cycle. If you think about it, if we're talking about cycles, talk about moving chemicals like the biogeochemical cycle. The first chemical we're going to talk about moving is the carbon cycle. So the exchange or movement of carbon between the environment and living things is known as the carbon cycle. Which of these molecules are organic? I skipped the paragraph. This is important right here. You might want to underline this one. Living things are organic, meaning they're molecules that contain carbon. So anytime we talk about organic molecules today, think carbon. Now that'll lead us to our question. So which of the following molecules are organic? Remember, if we're thinking organic, you're thinking carbon. So number one, HCl, that's chlorine, Cl, H2O, H2SO4, O2, or C6H12O6. So that's the next question, third question you'll be answering. Again, we're talking about the movement organic. Swap out organic with a specific word. Just if you get stuck, think about the only cycle we've mentioned so far. These are the different processes of the carbon cycle. There's four main processes. Photosynthesis is one. We know during photosynthesis, plants take in carbon dioxide to make sugars. And then we know plants also release oxygen. Well, the process during the opposite process almost of photosynthesis, when plants are releasing oxygen, is called respiration. This is important right here. Probably want to underline this. Most animals get the carbon and energy they need by eating plants. But think about it. How do you get the energy and carbon you need if you don't eat plants? Well, you'll get it from the animals that also ate the plants. Two more processes, decomposition and combustion. Decomposition, this is not digestion. Decomposition is the breakdown of substances into their simpler molecules. Think of a rotting log um, in the woods. For example, fungi and the bacteria, they decompose organic matter. They're not eating it with a mouth, they're breaking it down and releasing more than one chemical back into the environment. You'll see that it's part of other cycles. Combustion, this is burning anything. So think about it. If you had your notes burned in class this year, your notes were a part of combustion, releasing chemicals back into the environment. Unfortunately, carbon dioxide is one of those that's going to be released. If you sketch this in your notes, you're definitely going to want to include the four processes: photosynthesis, respiration, combustion, and decomposition. And you draw it however you see fit, whatever looks best from you. But you definitely want to tie in photosynthesis with plants. Respiration, you can tie that in with plants or even an animal if you think about it. Last but not least, again, organic. Think of one specific element we've been talking about. If you have any other questions, please send me a message through Remind email, and then use these notes to answer assignment 316, which is the 5 questions you saw in your PowerPoint. Talk to you guys later. Have a good day.